So there's a Soulstone summon event, and I always said on my main account, I played the game on my main account for like a year and a half. I never really got a ton of Soulstones because I did not keep up with the Iron Twins Fortress. Now, with the Painted Turtle account, those of you guys that are new to my channel, I made an account during the Ninja Turtles collaboration, got all the turtles, got all the characters from it, and this account surpassed my main account in like 50 days. So a 50-day-old account became stronger than a 2-year-old account. Now, that was because I know what I'm doing in the game now, as well as I spent a lot of money at the beginning. But those two things combined, the turtles are the absolute craziest characters to get, I think, from any event of all time in Raid. Now, I also did end up getting Classic Keyhulk, which was amazing. He was my first ever Void champion, as well as I got a 6-star Perfect Soul from a basic summon. So we're going to go in today. I'm going to set my wish list, and we're going to summon 75, 4, and 1. And this is the first time I've ever tried to go for one of these tournaments. Generally, I wait for some kind of 2x summoning event or boosted rate up event for Soulstones, but the rewards here are kind of exactly what I'm looking for at the top. I don't know if this is enough to hit 2,000. This is going to be kind of a learning experience for me, but I think 75 Soulstones plus the bigger ones, if I have to rip them, I will probably try to save these. But I don't save anything. I always just rip everything I have. Unfortunately, now with summons, I did just do a summon video not too long ago. We're back up to 3 Sacred Shards, which is exciting. And I have gotten 7 Void Shards. So Clan Boss is treating me very good. This account's Clan Boss damage varies a lot. It is currently, what did I hit it for today? It wasn't very good. It was only 205 million today, which is really good. It's more than my main account. But I have days where it hits almost 300 million for Ultra Nightmare. The thing with this account, though, is every single difficulty kind of is the same. I do a little bit more damage on the lower ones, obviously, but overall, it's just taking as many turns. I did hit the turn cap. I think when I hit Brutal, it did 1,500 turns because I just take so many turns with Androck. Now, I do have the 3 mythical champions, and those are characters I'd like to get booked. I got the Galathir, which is, I think, still debatably the strongest mythical in the game, and I got Androck, which for my account is the strongest mythical I think I could possibly have paired with the turtles. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get in, let's do our summons and see how they go. Let me go ahead and set my wish list. Before we get into Soulstone summons, there is a new promo code. So we've been complaining about there's been no promo codes, and they're coming out. There's a new one like every week right now, which is fantastic. It's usually not the case. So coming in, the promo code for today is going to be AMG 25. So once you do that, just hit enter, and bang, you're gonna get an epic skill tome, some energy, all of it adds up. So that's not the craziest promo code, but this will probably be a long-term promo code that'll stick around for a long-term. But enter that, get your rewards, and then let's go ahead and get to the Soulstone summons. Okay, so on this account, maybe you guys are new to Raid. I do farm with Bellower. I did not get the welcome gift promo code to work, but I did end up pulling him, and I did end up getting a 4-star Perfect Soul. I am going to try to get a higher soul for him today, because getting that, well, actually I've already got the crit damage, so I guess I really don't need it. They actually could be nice, but I'm still going to leave them on there. I'm not too worried about the rares on this account because I have all epics that are pretty solid. So from here, let's go in and let's start ripping and see how many points we get per 10 pull, because we're going to get some kickback from points, and we'll be able to, well, I'm actually going to buy the Immortal Soul Essences so that I can buy other characters from the Soul Merchant. So I won't really have a whole lot more summons besides that, unless we definitely need them. Now, my inventory is pretty crowded, is one of the unfortunate things. I don't know why I'm keeping all of these 3-star and 2-star ones. So one funny thing on this account is I did not start with Tholen, and I have a 5-star Perfect Soul for him. So getting Tholen down the road would be amazing. I did use Twaneric promo code, so that would be really nice. And then I did get the Raza in 1-star, but other than that, I've been trying to hold on to as many of the epic ones as I can, because like into Moonbeam, I got a 5-star Kinagashi, I have a 6-star Perfect Soul for him, which is absolutely great. But going in, I'm gonna have to pause the video a few times because your inventory for this is very, very small, and I don't want to spend 1.5 million. Well, I might spend 1.5 million, but I don't want to spend too much silver trying to upgrade my Soulstone, because having a ton of Soulstones on your account for characters you don't have is not great, because you're probably going to be able to get another one later. As long as it's getting rid of the lower rarity ones is something I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and start ripping. Sorry for taking so long to get into the ripping, but 10 at a time, see what we can get here. And I want to see mainly how many tournament points we're going to get just for this little batch, just so I know for the future. So 4-star Soul for Deanna, not terrible. Grunge 2-star and Black Knight, don't have any of them. And then let's go ahead. But I did get a 6-star Perfect Soul. Okay, 44 points is it whenever you don't get any of the bigger ones. That's kind of tough. Okay, next up we've got nothing. Madame Saris. I did not get Madame Saris. I think I have her on this account, but I didn't get the free download link version of her. It's only 26 points. Okay, that's kind of brutal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, clean up my inventory. I'll be back in a second to rip some more. All right, so we cleaned it up. Now, really all you're hoping for is some kind of rare 4-star, like mythical soul to pop up along the way, it looks like, in order to get your points. It's crazy. I've been playing for this long, and I'd never really tried for any of these kind of tournaments, and now I know how brutal they are. I do end up farming a decent amount now, but like this, I'm not going to get any points again. Am I 3-star? I might get decent points for that. 1-star. 33. Oh, it's so hard. I think it's 2,000 points you need for the mythical book. That's a lot of soulstone summons. Holy cow. So I definitely, now that I've done this, know that I will always be saving soulstones for the other events, because this is not ideal. Okay, that's 19 points. That's so bad. Can I just get one that gives me a ton of points? Not looking like it. Definitely summoning on raid ups. I always in the past did raid up summons, and definitely regret doing these on non-raid up, because this is by far the worst thing I've ever experienced in raid in terms of low point value. Like, summoning usually feels pretty bad on some of the events, but soulstones, holy moly. All right, there's a legendary one. High soul, 4-star soul. Okay, how many do we get for this one? 123. So yeah, you're just banking on trying to get one of the higher rarity ones along the way. So I'm definitely going to need the more points here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do these last single summons. I'll speed through them, and then we'll use the slightly bigger one. So that's 1 tournament point. That's funny. Okay, 1 tournament point. How are these so low value? It's actually crazy. 6 tournament points for a 2-star there. And then we got what? Be high soul. Okay, occult brawler. I guess that's not the worst thing ever to get. And last one is high soul. Nope, deathless. I believe I already had a deathless one. Okay, so from here, now I do have 1,300 of that currency, but I'm probably just going to trade it all in for the resource, so I can just go in and buy the souls as they come. So I currently have 43 of them, so I can buy 2 different, well, at least 1-star souls for a character of my choice, which is nice. I don't know if I'll go in and get any of the, depends on which epic souls pop up along the way. But okay, let's go ahead in and do our immortals. And from the immortals, I kind of want to save the eternal. The eternal's guaranteed a lot of points because it's at least a 5-star soul. All right, this should be good points. 4-star soul, it's 100 points. I do not have him. I doubt I ever get him. Void legendary, unlikely, unfortunately. Okay, an epic. Okay, 3-star soul for them. That's not many points. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean up again for the final 2 shards. Okay, here we go. Last 2 shards. Let's see if we get anything, please. Mythical 4-star soul. Gotta be worth a lot. This isn't gonna be worth anything. And I don't even know what Rage Monger does. I think that was his name. And the final one, dang it. Anything on my wish list? I mean, a Kentum 5-star perfect soul, not terrible. Okay, that's the best of the batch. Now we'll go out in the tournament. I'm only in 2nd for the tournament. That was one thing I was hoping I'd be able to get up to 1st, and we are at somewhere close to the 900. I was really hoping to get that legendary skill tome, but doesn't look like we're gonna quite get it. I will go ahead and rip this. If it's a mythical, it might give me the points needed. It's not, it's epic. That's so sad. Hey, Cage Breaker. All right, so it's actually cool because I am, I believe, using Cage Breaker along with my, no, that's Steel Skull. Oops. All right, so we got Steel Skull. I am using Cage Breaker. So Cage Breaker has a combination, I believe, with Towering Titan. Let me see here. Where is Towering Titan? There we go. So I have a 6-star perfect soul for Towering Titan. Please say it's Cage Breaker. It is. Nice. So I have this combination. I have a 6-star soul and a 5-star soul now. That's not the worst thing ever. That's something I wanted to try out, see if it was going to be fun. And he's not going to be rated. He's rated super high. I don't think Cage Breaker is, but that's something. Okay, I'll take that. I'm going to work well, I guess, for my faction war team, and who knows what else I could try to bring these 2 into. But it's just going to be a damage transfer from Cage Breaker onto him to help keep your Cage Breaker alive. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, that's at least something fun to kind of work toward on the account. Like this, I never planned on 6-starring it, but I had a 6-star perfect soul. And the same goes for Kanashi. So for that, I do have a 6-star perfect soul for Kinagashi, and I'm trying to get them up because I'm going to use them in my faction wars. So still grinding through faction wars on this account. I did kind of offset that series because it just isn't the most entertaining for majority of players are not going to have as many shards pooled as I have for trying to go through Faction Wars. So if anything, I'll probably start a new Faction War series on one of the free-to-play accounts or one of the very low-spending accounts that I play. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Soulstones, not the greatest idea. I'm going to try to rip a couple extra along the way as we go, but for right now, still, I'm only 767 points. That's brutal to try to summon that many Soulstones. Just so you guys are aware in the future, I learned my lesson, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.